Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumen and today we're having a look at Lost Skies. Chart a course in a breathtaking but fractured world. Explore ancient ruins, master advanced technology, and craft your very own skyship to brave nature's fury and colossal threats in Lost Skies. Team up with friends or go it alone in this awe-inspiring cooperative survival adventure. And, if all of that wasn't enough, create and customize some pretty interesting looking characters. And that's why we're here. If you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all there is to discover about Lost Skies, you can find some links below, and as always there will be timestamps. Use them, find what you're looking for, and leave satisfied. In this video, we're going to look at all the different ancestries available, briefly, and then look at what makes them unique. We'll do a full male and female customization, and then the outro. So, let us begin. Your body type option, you will notice, changes all of the different previews down here. It's the facial structure, the overall bones of the character, but the details and the hairstyles stay the same. And with that said, the details and the hairstyles are the same for both masculine and feminine characters. The masculine characters, however, do get facial hair. The feminine do not. That's the difference there, right? So as you see, it's mostly the same. Now the Ancestries, these are really interesting, and I'm a huge fan of the idea of all of this. I love when games do this, when they include copious amounts of lore for us to explore at our own leisure. They don't shove it down our throat, but they put it there for us if we want to see it. And there are going to be people out there that enjoy this. There are going to be lots of people that like the idea of this and that go deep on everything in this game, including the lore and, you know, reading up about the characters that they're playing and they're creating here, and that's amazing. Unfortunately, however, I think most people will just click past this and pick the one that they pick based on the cosmetic appearance that they give you. And I mean, I might even be one of those people because the cosmetics are so cool. But as we sit here, I will show you the different ancestries. They have different features. So as I say, cosmetic appearance, as an example, these first two have normal eyes. This one has different eyes, and I'm sure you can read about that over here. And they look rather damn cool, right? You can even enable or disable the face paint that they have and change the color of it, which is sick. So just know as we go through here that they are in that way somewhat customizable, and that you are picking that face paint, the markings and stuff like that, and then with some of the others, certain features based on the ancestry that you pick in. Our first choice here is Bandinia. They have this cool chain logo thing, and you can see that on their markings. Chabuti, and again, the amount of lore that they put in here for each of these is just, it's phenomenal. I love it. Gal. These are going to be pretty popular, I can tell. Great Marshas. Kyoki. They're quite colorful. Meliflua. Pikui. Sabor. Those are quite nice as well. Tereri. Verduba. Vinicoti. And then, one to break the cycle, Wasili Desert Rat People. Fantastic. I'll be honest, I kind of like them the most, just because of that name. The Desert Rat People. Excellent. And if you want to see the masculine versions, they are basically the same. Basically. There you go. There's some facial hair on some of them, and that's that. Now we're going to jump into the customization. I'm going to go into feminine first. I'll just take the first one over here and I'll show you the way it works. You can pick the face paint on or off. Then you can pick the colors of the face paint as well. Some of them have choices, some do not. Some of them you're just stuck with whatever you have. But again, there are lore-related reasons for this to be on or off. For the purposes of this video, I'll turn it off so we can see what else is going on here. You get to change your colors, your skin's complexion, the color of your skin. You get to switch between warm, neutral, and cool, which is quite nice. I like when they give you this option separately. And then you get to slide it. So, decent selection here. I think this is probably the best possible way of doing a skin tone, just because it's simple and it's satisfying and it gives you all you need. Then you got some eye colors over here. I'm not sure, but I think this might be different based on the ancestry you pick as well. Then you can pick some head shapes. A few different choices here. I think they all look relatively nice. We'll go with this one for now. Or this one for now. There we go. Hairstyle. Unfortunately, this is it for the hair. There are only these 4 styles. Well, technically 5. And this is the same across all of the different ancestries. But they are quite nice. Now, obviously there's a reason for this being quite limited. We are in the early days of development here. But also these are the, I guess, lore-friendly choices that they have here. I mean, I personally like these styles a lot. Then you get to change the color, but obviously it would be good if they could add more over time. There we go. And then you're done. Then you enter your name and you confirm. And you can do the same kind of thing with all of these, you know. So on this one, there's only one color to pick from, but all the other options are mostly the same. Even your eye color, if you change it away from that special one, then it sort of resets it to the normal. But all the other options are the same. So with that done, we're going to jump onto the masculine. Now you've already kind of seen the masculine presets here, but I'm going to jump onto the initial one, the first one over there, to show you what's available. Face paint, I'm going to take it off for now. There are a few choices here, but I'm going to take it off. Complexion, you get to pick between warm, neutral, and cool, and then you got a slider for each of them. There you go. And then the warm one. It's good. I think neutral will suit us well here. Then the eye color. And then the head shape, which is basically your face. And these are decent. I think that they cover their bases about as much as they can with only 4 faces. It's pretty good. And then we move on to the hairstyles. These are exactly the same as the female ones. They are not even a little bit different, which is obviously a pity. We want to see more, not less. But I believe that they will add more over time. And I think this is a fine start. And I mean, obviously, what they've got here does look good. So if they added more and they used the same models and stuff like that, and they implemented it in the same way, yeah, I think I'd be happy with it. So there you go. Hair color. Facial hair. Currently, we have 2 different beards to pick from. You got the stubble and the big beard. I actually think the stubble looks relatively nice. And then you can change the facial hair color, which is, well, not so great on the stubble, I assume. There you go. And that is that. That does bring us to the end of this video. So there's not a whole lot available right now, but as I mentioned, early days. I like the models. I absolutely love the amount of lore that they put into all the different ancestry choices. I think it's a phenomenal start, and I think it shows that there's passion going into this project, which is what you want to see early on, because a lot of these games come out the gate and then they fall flat on their face. You know, people just aren't committed enough to finish these up and see them through to the end. So that's a good sign. If the devs are willing to type out massive paragraphs of text for each of their different ancestries, you know that's a good sign. Visually, I like what they've got on show here. I think it's a good start, and I think that if they keep working on it, add a few more options here and there, and just spice things up a little bit, they'll be sitting pretty. Yeah, they'll be in a good place. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. I am personally enthused by what I've seen, but yeah, we'd have to see a little bit more when the game actually comes out. That's for sure. You can, as always, check back here soon for more. Give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and find my links below. My coffee page, my Twitch channel. Yeah. Happy creating those characters, dudes. Happy that.